Hello everyone and welcome back to Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 Remix. I'm the Sheep Dane and I got very confused when I first started up this section. So yeah, as you remember last time we had to go and find Sid and he's no longer in the shop. So as this fine shopsman is telling us right now, he had to go home and he lives in the 3rd district. So let's just, without any further ado, head onwards to the 3rd district and meet Sid at his place. Now it's very easy to find the place actually. It's not, I mean, it's really simple to find. So let's just get going. There's the 3rd district. Fantastic. Seriously, this is my second attempt starting off this episode now because I wasn't expecting to get lost straight away. I mean, I thought going to this place was a lot later. But anyway, this house used to be abandoned. But now as you can tell, there's lights coming from it. So let's enter the small house. Oh, ominous. And as you can tell, there's Sid and Leon just sitting there chilling. So, don't you have to go and see Sid? What? Sid? But he's right there! Okay. Maleficent? Hey, yes, I know her. I watched that one cartoon. What do you mean you don't know who she is? See, Maleficent, she's... You probably know she's in this game as it is because of the cutscenes, but... Yeah. Plot! You gotta love this. Now, it says about... they keep mentioning Ansem's report by here, but Ansem's report is really pointless. It doesn't say anything, I don't think.
You see, it's just as I told you. While you toiled away trying to find your dear friend, he quite simply replaced you with some new companions. Evidently, now he values them far more than he does you. You're better off without that wretched boy. Now think no more of him and come with me. I'll help you find what you're searching for.
I have to say, Riku's a bloody idiot. She screams evil. I mean, she has freaking horns, for God's sake, and he trusts her. Not to mention, last part, we also offered him to come around and help us with our journeys. So, I just don't understand that plot point. It seems so forced. Anyway, now they're telling you about the bell, which is actually where you need to go next. So, you guys might remember the Gizmo shop from, like, way back in the LP. Well, we need to head on back into that Gizmo shop, because that Gizmo shop, well, it used to have a ladder that we couldn't actually climb last time. But now we need to go back there and... Oh, God! I'm being ambushed! Hey, you didn't ambush Luigi. Luigi ambushes you. Luigi? What? He found his way into the Kingdom Hearts LP. Rightfully so, because Luigi's awesome, and Sonic Blade was probably a bit of an overkill against these guys. One thing I should probably say is this very section area by here, though, is one of the best grinding spots in the entire game, because enemies will always be here. If you ever need experience and you're underleveled, this is a really fantastic place to go. It's also very useful to go when you, hold on, I gotta kill this git by here. No, that's not killing him. No, there we go. Later on in the game as well, Stronger Heartless will start showing up once you beat a certain world for the first time. When Stronger Heartless starts showing up in the worlds, this is also an amazing place to grind, because all the strongest Heartless will actually gather here, so... It's a very nice place to really get that much needed grinding if you're really behind on experience. But I'm done killing these people because Donald's down. What a surprise. So let's just head into the 1st district quickly and just heal her. Which reminds me, I think I have... Yeah, I have completely forgot to put Cure onto my customized thing. So let's just replace Thunder with Cure. There we go. Yeah, I'll keep Blizzard for the meantime. Thunder's a very good move in that it can kill a wide area of enemies, but to be honest, I'm not too fussed on Thunder right now, because, I don't know. I've really gone off using Thunder recently, I don't know why. It's not as powerful as I remember it. It is very effective against like a huge crowd of enemies, but you know. Oh, I just realized I could have used that enemy montage battle arena thing to... Oh, Sid's by here. We'll talk to him later. I could use the battle arena montage thing of the enemies to use the summon for the first time, because I'm yet to show that off. Well, assuming I get ambushed by here, which I'm pretty sure I will, I'm going to use it here. Yes, I am. So, Simba, come forth from the heavens and fight for me! Bit of voice acting there. So, Flamitia, all that usual nonsense. Here's Simba, the Lion King. Now, Simba's based as a summon. Simba's not that bad, but you'll be very hard pressed to find a reason to actually use him. So, what you have to do, you have to press the triangle button to charge up. The longer you hold it down, the more you charge up, and you can blast out a giant roar that'll kill all the enemies or hurt all the enemies within an area. So it's a very good way to take care of a massive crowd of Heartless, but the problem with it is it's quite a delay to initiate an attack, and the actual delay the delay is too long to warrant how good of an attack it is. So he's probably going to be one of the least used summons in the game, but he's still not bad for a first time summon. He's pretty fun to use, and there's a treasure chest there. I'm not going to get that treasure chest yet because I can't be bothered to do finicky platforming. I'll get it when finicky platforming's a bit less finicky. When I get an ability that'll let me do platforming easily. Anyway, this is the game's small shop. I'm pretty sure you guys remember this. So, let's move on to the other end of it. You might remember we did the little puzzle in here to push all the switches. So, bloody, you know what, screw the heart. Get up, I'm going. Screw the heart. Ow! Bloody, I tried to spare you, and what do you give me? Not a thank you, good sir. You attack me in the back, well fine. So yeah, as I was saying, we need to go through this doorway here, which will lead us to where an old ladder used to be. So, as we turn around, this ladder used to be up against this wall, all crooked and stuff, so let's just hop up on here, which will lead us up to the very top, where I tend to bet we're gonna get swarmed. I knew it! How did I knew? It's like I played this game or something! Oh, mamma mia! It's a me, Mario! Christ, this part's full of voices, isn't it? But, yeah, just take care of all the Heartless in the area. Really shouldn't have too big of a worry. Your biggest issue will probably be jumping off the edge. Oh yeah, this green guy by here, he's a healing Requiem, or Rhapsodian, or whatever they're called. They heal enemies, so if you see them, you can normally actually ignore them, because despite the fact they heal enemies, they usually don't heal much, and they take a while to heal the enemies, so they're not a standard healer that you don't really need to blast nonsense for that. Anyway, Trinity here, let's use this, which will gain us access to the, oh, so fantastic bell! And no, I'm not talking about the Beast bell, as in, you know, from that one Disney movie. What's it called? You know, it's the Beauty and the Beast, that's the one. Anyway, ring this thing 3 times, I believe it is. I'm gonna go with 3. 3 seems like a good number. Just gotta check, see if I was actually still recording. I like the little lights and stuff on the little turny thing when you ring these bells. I really do. But there we go. I was right. 3rd time's a charm. 3rd time's a ring-a-ding-ding. So was that unveil? That's right, folks. It unveils this world's keyhole. As you can probably remember, we never actually locked this when we first came to this world, so I think we better, hold on, is there anything in here? Nope, that's unbreakable. I think it's time we went down and, lock this world's keyhole, you know, finish up Traverse Town properly for good. Dude. Did you really think it'd be that easy? Seriously? Yes, that's right, we gotta fight this geezer again. So, the tactics are exactly the same as last time. But don't worry, because it isn't exactly the same fight. I know that sounds really contradicting of myself, but trust me, it's not. After a while, he'll just start, well, he'll do this. So, what's he gonna do? He's gonna do the equivalent of what I used to do to my toys when I was a wee lad, and just, well, you'll see. By the power of Grayskull, I will turn upside down, and now this is my true form. So yes, this is reverse armor, which is a much more difficult version of the original armor boss, and as you can probably guess, tactics are actually pretty similar beats. I mean, take off all his limbs as time goes on. He has a lot of new attacks to him, so be very careful. You need to be on your toes, because I don't know, you can really catch you off guard, like that whirlwind attack thing that you could just barely see which he does, which it can quite easily clip you. So just be on your toes. It's not too hard to fight, to be honest, not even for this part of the game. I mean, the previous fight with Chameleon was probably a lot harder than this guy, so just keep wailing on him. But as time goes on, he'll start using more moves, he'll start getting a lot trickier to actually hit, and as his limbs disappear, you will actually see him use his main body as a massive cannon, which is a powerful, powerful move, but it's usually not too difficult to really take care of if you're smart about it, which I'm not being right now. But he has a lot of HP as well, so whenever you need to, do not neglect your healing. You have to heal in this boss fight to get through it perfectly. But my god, he's got a lot more health than I remember. Wait, hold on. No, he's not doing it yet. Alright, Goofy, do your thing. One thing I'm not sure if I actually said yet you can do, but oh god. If you press the triangle button, you can actually get Goofy or Donald to attack whatever you're locked onto, and to actually use their more powerful magic or standard skills. So I'd advise you to take care of that. And this is it. This is his Gigas cannon, as I like to put it. Just dodge roll like a maniac and try and get as close to him as physically possible to dodge that move. It is very devastating if it hits you, so do yourself a favor, don't get hit by it. But this is pretty much all there is to the fight, and as you can probably guess, we're not that far off from beating it, considering now his body parts are actually starting to explode a lot. Oh yes, time to... But yeah, like I said, this guy's really the equivalent of how I used to deal with old toys when I was younger, because I used to turn them upside down and be like, this is the evil version of this character. I use that exact same voice as well. And I don't know about you, but I used to like that. Anyway, oh, double level up, not bad. That is reverse armor destroyed. So yeah, lazy boss, but it changes up enough so you don't really have to worry too much about it, I don't think. So back to the Shadow Realm with you. And with that we got Arrow, which is a very useful move. It'll actually give you a little bit of armor increase whenever you use it. And that's it. Technically, now we've completely cleared up this world. So before we go ahead and actually talk to Sid, we're gonna go and save the game and call it a part here. Seriously though, as much as that boss isn't the best, but it's still a pretty fun fight, and I still prefer to that chameleon fight in the last part. I'm not a big fan of the chameleon fight. Seriously, when I first played the game, that boss gave me more trouble than... Well, okay, not the super secret ultra sexy boss, because the ultra super secret sexy boss is stupidly powerful, and people who know this game already know who I'm talking about, so I'm not going to spoil it for now. But with that, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you enjoyed, appreciate a like or comment to the video, and I will catch you all next time. Bye!